Okay, welcome to downtown Boston. Actually, we're in the north end, and we just had lunch at Giacomo's Ristorante. And what kind of restaurant is that, Liz?
It's Italian.
It's Italian. And what did you have for lunch?
I had linguine.
Talk up a little bit.
Oh, talk up, talk low, Jesus. I had linguine and clams. And of course the clams are from here. They were delicious.
Yes. And I had...
they make their own bread.
I had mine. And the garlic bread, you die for it.
It's in between sourdough bread and hard crusted Italian.
I had the veal palm. Excellent. You had a nice salad. We had a little. You had a little glass of wine, right? How was the wine? Well, I'm talking to you.
No, I don't
okay. So we're in Little Italy. Okay, we're in Little Italy, and they have they got a bar upstairs. See, you didn't even see that. You didn't even see the bar. Okay, but there's a bar, and we're just starting our walk, so we'll shoot some more. And it was all good. You know, it was all good. All right, let's go.
That's what you need to record.
Let's go. That's what we're doing. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Let's take a little mark down here. Come on, here we go. Let's not get killed. Let's not get killed. There we go.
Are you racing?
I'm not. Try to stay out of the rain. It is raining here. And, you know. Those real hot peppers? Yeah, you got the real hot peppers growing there. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Just walking around here. We'll probably get some pastries at Mike's later on. Look, Striga by Nick Barano. Yeah, it's rainy, but we're having a good time out here. We got our slickers on and everything. And we're going to roll down here a little bit more. And Nando. Yeah. And here we are. One of the most famous men in Boston, besides Big Papi and Bill Russell and Bob Cousy and the Celtics and the Red Sox, is who other than Paul the Man Revere. There he is. Paul the Man Revere. And if you didn't know, he rode his horse to the light a candle in the old North Church, and that was to alert everybody the British were coming. And that wasn't about the Super Bowl. That was about the freedom of our country to fight back and win the Revolutionary War. So if you didn't know that, you just got a quick history lesson. Paul Revere, there he is. I should get over here on the side so you can see him a little bit better. No. Liz goes, wasn't he a drunk? Liz obviously didn't go to history class back in her youth. And here is the Boston Coast Guard base here in the harbor of Boston, right here. Pretty good sized little operation they got going, but they can walk right up into Little Italy here and get whatever the hell they want to eat. And this is a honor of all the saints. You can see them pictures all the way up the wall here.
Cool beans.
Okay. You see
They got St. Joseph, they got Guadalupe.
And this is at, I don't know, about
St. Austin, St. Louis.
4.5 Hanover and Battery Street. Hanover and Battery Street, if you're ever down here and want to see it. Okay, you got the Maria della Cava. Maria della Cava. And there it is. Interesting. We're walking. We're just taking some walks, looking around. There's Liz.
These are basement apartments.
Okay, if you're down here in the north side, you got to go by St. Leonards Roman Catholic Church, founded 1873, built by Italian immigrants. You know, the guys who do the best pizza and pasta. Okay, and this is St. Leonard's Peace Garden. I'm just giving you a little bit of a look-see, a look around. You know, one of the things too down here, all the restaurants have their windows open and the sides open, you know. So, you know, if you're down here this time of the year on a rainy day, you better bring a sweater. Of course, Boston has a very strong Catholic presence, as everybody knows, I think, except when there was some troubles with the church. Liz just went inside. Okay, we're right here on the street called North Square, and the reason I'm putting this picture on the Mariners House of Boston Port and of the Seamen's Aid Society, is because that is where we are staying. We're staying at a very historic and boutique lodging facility. It's called the Mariners number 11 house here, the Mariners house, and you can see it here, and that's where we're staying, right in there here on the north end. You couldn't have a better place. It's right next to Paul Revere's house, where you see those people going in. Okay, that's Paul Revere's house. So this has been here since the 1600s, actually. Yes, it's been renovated, of course, but the only way you can get in there is if you have a member of a maritime family. And I have two son-in-laws in the U.S. Coast Guard, and they were able to pull a few strings and get us to be able to stay in there while we are here in Boston. So very interesting, and thank you, shout out, and very good. Looking forward to our stay here. And this is the surrounding area near the Mariners house. And we're just still walking around down here in the area. We're in the north portion, north end, and just give you a few views. Let it speak for itself. Yeah, rainy, cloudy day. Supposed to be better tomorrow and the rest of the week. Liz is worried about cold weather. She is not a cold weather girl already, you know. So, look at her.
No sleeves.
No sleeves. No sleeves. She's too used to Florida. Yeah. You know what they say, Florida. And when you're in the north end of Boston, make sure you get in here to this Cigar Parlor. Okay? Sure, I can't pronounce the damn name, but looks pretty cool. You know, look at this old guy right here. Look at this old guy. He's got one of the stogies. So you make sure you get here. Shout out to Orlando. Look at that big old cigar. You'd love that. And here's our view, downtown Boston, from the north end. Little Italy, as they call it. This is a view out our window from our great hotel location.
Yep.
Right in the heart of Little Italy.
I love it. Thank you, honey.
Look at this view. And it is kind of a rainy night. And one of the things I discovered is I just went out and picked up a couple of items. And despite the rain, they leave the restaurant you have to understand the big front ends of the restaurants wide open, like big windows swing open, big doors are all open. People are sitting in there in shirt sleeves. It's like 60 some degrees. Of course, Liz would be freezing to death. And we're going to have a good time out there tomorrow night. So look at there's an airplane going into Logan, and you got the big church tower. I want to say that's the Great North Church, but I'm not quite sure of that. But it's a great view. We love it here, and we're having a great time.